Hi Aquarius, I'm Pam and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for September 2018. This month I laid out the 5-card Rainbow Tarot spread for you using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Ascendant, and Aquarius Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign to gain more insight and information, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. All that being said, Aquarius, now onto your September 2018 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have that shows up here today for September, Aquarius, is the 3 of Cups, and this is parties, gatherings, or celebrations. You could be attending a party, you could be throwing a party. This could be 3 sisters, 3 females, 3 friends that are helping out. This could also indicate a celebratory conclusion to something happening in your life. Some of you may be going to some kind of party or gathering that's some kind of send-off, to like somebody maybe is retiring. It could be like a funeral too, because it could be a send-off or a bon voyage party. But I really feel for some of you it's somebody that's quitting their job or retiring. Maybe they're moving. I feel like you're going to find a lot of interesting people to talk to at this party and gathering. And this, for some reason, for some of you Aquarians, this is going to bring about a lot of change. So it may seem very inconsequential on the outset, like, yeah, well, I'm going to a gathering and hope I have a good time. And you may not be thinking too much about it, but you may be surprised by some of the results that happen at this gathering, basically because of who you're interacting with. Something about this, you may feel neutral in the beginning, but I feel that something about this party makes you feel like you're at home. So maybe it's not in your normal town, state, country. I don't know where you're going, but there's something about it makes you feel like you're at home. And maybe you're even going to consider moving to this location if you don't live there already. But there's something like, I see you feeling neutral, but then I see you feeling like really comfortable. You feel like you're at home. Some of you Aquarians are going to have to, in the month of September and in the next months that follow it, have to look into your heart and see if you're going to be able to forgive some people. So only you can decide that, Aquarius. I can't say, hey, you need to forgive these people. I mean, forgiveness is best for your own soul and your own soul's growth and development, but sometimes you just can't forgive. So I'm not going to sit here and preach to you about what to do. But this is coming up here with the 3 of Cups. I feel like some of you are going to be becoming more magnanimous and generous and spreading the wealth around. Maybe you're going to give to more, to charities, or there's people in your family or people you're close to, close friends or whatnot, that you may start to, help out financially, some of you, if you're able to do it. And it maybe not even financially. You may be giving in some other way. Maybe you're going to start making meals for somebody that is, had surgery and they can't cook. Or, or they, somebody in the family passed away and they're devastated, and now you're going to lend them a helping hand by doing their grocery shopping for them, or do some errands for them if they can't, bring themselves to do it, or if they have some kind of illness. I don't know. So it doesn't necessarily mean you have to give them money. You could be generous in other ways. You have the Knight of Rods next, and this card could be a fire sign person, either being an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. This could also be you, Aquarius, if you have a rising or moon sign that's a fire sign. I feel like in September and going into October, you're going to finally feel like the ball is in your court in some area of your life, and I hear game on. So you're going to feel like somebody threw the ball at you, and now it's going to something starting to go somewhere for you. Some of you have a stabilizing force that's going to come into your life. That's a past life reincarnation connection. And they enter your life and they bring stability to you. Now, for some of you, this could be a love partner. For some of you, it could be a new boss or a new friend or a neighbor or somebody you just happen to meet, maybe at that party. And for some reason, Aquarius, this person coming in is going to bring you stability. Now, keep in mind, these are general readings. And you may already, some of you Aquarians may already know this Knight of Rods. It's possible. I feel that some of you Aquarians are going to have very long talks in the shadows with this Knight of Rods, where you're not going to want other people to know what you guys are talking about. So it could be either they have secrets they're telling you, you have secrets you're telling them, or whatever you're doing or working on together, whether it's a love relationship, a clandestine affair, or some business project that's, or, you know, some new opportunity or some business project of some sort, you want to keep it on the QT. You don't want other people to know about it, because I'm hearing talking with them in the shadows. It doesn't mean you're doing anything deceitful, but it could be. Some of you, like if you're having a clandestine affair, it would be. But for some of you, you're doing it to keep a lid on what's happening. And there's a reason, you know, you're doing it for good reason. It's not like you're just having these, you know, secret talks just to be odd or unusual. Some of you may know this Knight of Rods already, and they may be getting ready to make some kind of big move of some sort, or like a big move, or to travel. They may even be traveling or moving outside of the country that they're in. Some of you that know this Knight of Rods already, they may have had a problem with drugs, or a health problem, because something to do with their health or health problem circles around this Knight. But I always tell you, whenever the people cards come up, they mean multiple people. So, you know, is this the love that comes in? Is this the affair? Is this a new partner or boss or friend? Is it someone you already know that's leaving and moving? It's going to be different for all of you. So here you have the Five of Swords, which is standing your ground, drawing a line in the sand, standing up against any naysayers, gossipers, or detractors. It's like you know, standing up for yourself kind of card. There's some things that you need to really get everything down on paper and to document it and to seal it. Some of you may have to prove ownership of something. Possibly some documents that you have, maybe you have to take to court. Or you may just have to prove ownership of something. I don't know. It could be a house, a piece of property, a business. I'm not sure what it is, but you may have to go through some kind of documents and paperwork and files or things to prove something, or to sort something out that maybe is a little unclear or jumbled. And this could be unclear to your accountant, your bookkeeper, a lawyer, somebody that you're enmeshed with in some other way. Is why I feel like you have to make something clear here for some reason. I also see you spelling some things out really clearly to some people, where you're going to say, I'm not going to take this, and I'm not going to take that, and I'm not going to do this, and I'm not going to do that. I see you putting up strong boundaries, laying down the letter of the law of what you're willing to do and what you're not willing to do. This could be with your own kids. This could be with your siblings. This could be at a job situation. It could be with clients and customers. It all depends on what area it's going to happen for you. But I see you getting very solid. Like you're going to be like, this is the way it is. I'm not changing it. I'm like, that Saturnian part of Aquarius that's ruled by Saturn, because Aquarius is ruled by Uranus and Saturn, but that Saturnian side and that fixed part, because you're a fixed sign, that's going to really kick up here in September and maybe October, and this is going to be where you're going to be putting your foot down and have your boundaries up. Some of you may also put a stop to any kind of bickering or fighting. Whether it's you having the bickering or fighting with somebody or those that are around you that are bickering or fighting, I see you putting a stop to it or putting your foot down and say, that's not going to go on. I'm not going to get into any go round and round or bicker and fight. Or you're not going to allow it to go on around you. You're going to either be the referee of somebody else's issues, or you're just going to put your foot down if any issues come your way. Now you have the Seven of Pentacles next, and this is being tired and exhausted of your hard work and efforts, but gaining financial gain and rewards from your hard work and efforts. I do see for some of you Aquarians, you're going to be dividing some things up and changing some things about the way you do your work or your business. And you may start to sell, like, you may make some things available that's like special or bonuses for people, or make some things available that you didn't have before if you're a working Aquarian or a business owner. I also see you making some kind of promises to people of like giving them gifts or gifts of cash, or making more opportunities available to people to have access to your work or what you create. I do feel that some of you Aquarians are also going to be focused on putting away money, or feeling like you have to put away a lot of money because I see there's something that you want to do. Some of you, I feel like you want to buy another property or buy a property if you don't own one yet. It could also be personal property, like if you wanted to buy a house or a car, or maybe you need capital to finance your business or something you want to do with a business that you already have. But I see you like you're concerned about saving money, putting money away, but it's for like a specific purpose of something you're foreseeing that you want to do, or something that's coming up. Maybe you need to take a trip and the trip's expensive. Perhaps you have, like I said, you have to make a big purchase, or you desire to make a big purchase, and you're going to be like, I'm going to save my money or make sure. You're going to be focused about your money, but it's to do other things, like some important things with it. I do feel like you're going to start to feel better about your business or work and how things are rolling. Like it's going to be going along in a better way maybe than what it had in the past. So if your business or work life had been contentious or nerve-wracking to you, or felt stifling, or not enough freedom, or you think scheduling or things needed to be changed with it, I feel like it's going to be improving for you. Whether you're working or non-working, some of you Aquarians may start to and decide to cash in on, maybe it's an IRA or some stocks or some other kind of investments, but you're all doing it for a reason. And the reason's going to be different for all of you. Now, the last card you have of the 5 is the 10 of Rods. And the 10 of Rods is moving on to new and better horizons. You have 10 rods of burden on your shoulder, and you may feel overburdened at the time this card shows up. but these burdens are knowledge and experience that you've gained that are going to help you as you move on to the new and better horizons. I do feel some of you Aquarians are gathering up all your belongings and you're moving. I do feel that for some of you. Now, whether you're actually moving in September or not, that's not necessarily going to be the same for all of you. Maybe some of you are going to move in, October, November, December, but you may be starting to get the ball rolling and getting everything gathered up and gathering in September. Some of you may also get involved in educating others, showing people how to do something. You could be teaching classes, giving seminars. You could be doing some kind of videos, making some kind of production of some sort or presentation. Some of you are going to have a new place of business to operate from. Maybe you're going to have a brick and mortar store, or you're moving and therefore your home office is going to be, and you work out of the house and therefore your home office is going to be different because you're moving. Or maybe you're just going to start working at another job for another business or another company. That's possible here too. Everything that you were trained to do, you're going to start to really using it and become more of an expertise in your field, more of an expert, and all that training, whatever kind of training or education that you got in whatever field you're in or whatever you're really good at doing, it's really going to start to pay off for you, and you're really going to use it. You're going to be hitting your stride in some ways. You're kind of like coming to your culmination or a peak of some sort in something that you're doing. I do feel that some of you Aquarians are having some kind of new aspect to your life is getting ready to unfold. You've got changes coming and your life is going to change and things are going to unfold. And some of you, this is going to involve, you may actually travel. You may be moving and you're going to be traveling, but some of you, it's one or the other. You're going to be very busy and you're going to have a lot of tasks that you have to do. And I feel like if there's any projects that you get confronted with or new business opportunities or whatever it is that shows up for you that's life-changing, I feel it takes about 7 to 8 months for you to complete it. So I hope this reading was of help to you and I hope it made sense. I want to thank you so much for watching, sharing, and liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plussing. I do truly appreciate that. And please be sure to subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And Aquarius, if you're interested in getting a continuation of this reading where I look into my crystal and give you additional predictions and messages for September 2018, you can access these videos for download and purchase by clicking on the link below in the description area called the Show More section, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for September 2018 psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac. You can also access these videos by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Click on the videos tab on my menu, and these video series should be, I think, the very first video series listed at the top of the page. You just look for September Psychic Crystal Readings, you click on your sign, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Also, Aquarius, if you're interested in getting the special videos I recorded in regard to the August 11th, 2018 partial solar eclipse in Leo, where I focused on for each sign of the zodiac what endings and beginnings were going to occur from the effects of that eclipse, where I pulled 3 cards from the Morgan Greer Tarot deck for the endings, 3 cards from the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck for the beginnings, and I concluded each reading by looking into the crystal. You can access these videos for download and purchase by clicking on the other link below this video, and these videos series is also available on my website video page. You just look for your sign under the heading of Eclipse, I think it says August Eclipse Effects endings and beginnings, psychic tarot, and crystal reading. It's for each sign of the zodiac, and these predictions last for 6 months. So I hope that this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you a stupendous September, Aquarius, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.